Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Rebels will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Missouri Tigers offense comes onto the field first today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Hester. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the deep... Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the tailback. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right on the money. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Madden. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. Going to the running game. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Fakes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on him.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the bounce. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. That's caught. It's Hester. Turning it on. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Let's talk a little bit about Missouri. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. He'll sneak it.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. The hand to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Makes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped and it'll be first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll run the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And they decide to trot out the kicker. No good. And here in the first quarter, we remain tied. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Leaves it with the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They are executing beautifully.
That's caught. It's Madden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Wood. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Finds a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? 8th play of the drive coming up. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. Fires to the big fella. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTSA. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Makes the catch near the 50. There he goes. Open it up. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll try the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught over the middle. It's Bishop. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Rebels have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He's into his happy place, the end zone, and he's been very, very happy because he's been there regularly in the first half.
And most people are happy with, several touchdowns in a season, but you just feed him and he keeps getting in the end zone, keeps piling up touchdowns. Those stats are just climbing up and up and up. Thank your offensive lineman. Take him out to dinner tonight.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Touchdown, Rebels! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. There he goes. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Missouri wants to go fast.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. With the catch, it's Madden. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's going for the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Quick handoff. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Pulls it in. It's Lacy. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Missouri gets to the line quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Hester. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Throws for the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bishop. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Madden. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
That's reeled in. It's Madden. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he had just enough to will that one home. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Going right to work up top. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Gets it past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Hester. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing a ton of it.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic... by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And his first throw here is incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Firing to the right, complete. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Rebels will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make it...
Going up top. He's got it at the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Flips it out on the screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Give to the single back. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends in the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Graves. Quick strike complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Wood. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Going up top again. The throw. Quickly to the tight end. Got some room entered to the goal line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Rebels will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. On the ground, it's Wood. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll take it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Graves. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. Turning it on.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Lacey. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Graves. Caught. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring.
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
68, Missouri, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Torres. And the misconnection on the 1st attempt. See if he gets a little looser. So Missouri will have to punt it away. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Running back searching for a hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The offense gets the timeout, 12 ticks left on the clock. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Inside the 25. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And they didn't need the extra point, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying.